Welcome to the last episode of Not Pawing Guide on How to Fit Broken Movie. I saved the best for last. You heard that right. Today I'm going to be trying to fit Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I'm going to fix all the problems throughout the movie. And I hope they figured that well. Well, anyway. Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I do not like it. I was a big Tom fan back when I was little, or back when I was young. I just have different opinions. Yeah. Now this is going to impact my fisting because it was a childhood favorite of mine. It was a childhood favorite of mine for many, many years, up until some of the Andrew Brenner stuff. I prefer the Brenner era over the classic era. I prefer both the classic and Brenner. Well, getting off topic. Maybe I will save this for the discussion video that I will make later today. But back. How would I fix it? Okay, let's go through the basics again. I'm not fun. Well, step one. I'm now going to make it a 5-step process. Okay. Let's start with the movie. Lily Stone was narrated. I'm going to use the original cut of the movie with the final product. So that way some elements and I will give stuff away. So let me think. So Lily Stone will tell her kids, okay, bedtime for her 3 kids. She had 2, a boy and a girl. And she would tell them a story about her parents on the island of Solo. Now the video I'm going to link up is by someone that did this on YouTube. Hold on. But anyway, Lily Stone tells her kids the story of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Now, about Mr. Conductor. He will have several, all of them, they revived Shine Time Station. Which, in case from our younger viewers that don't know what Shine Time Station is, it's the first show that was the show that brought Thomas to the U.S. And I will have, I will have all of them have character development, except for Billy Two Feather. I mean, he appeared in a lot of episodes of Station. But then, let me tell you what elements I would keep. The realistic element that Thomas is known for, and the magic. I will have 50% magic and 100% realistic. Like the best way I could describe Thomas and the Magic Railroad is Wait. It says this is not playing Gaia how to fit broken movie. So why am I not fixing it? I'm telling you, it's just a mess to fit. There's so many, and Mr. Conductor, the reason why he got lost is because of, let me just start this all over again. Okay, well, let's just go through the movie and tell me what things I will fit. Have Lily be the narrator, in the original director cut, like I mentioned earlier, but have still Mr. C out with, and still have the Alec Baldwin version of Mr. Conductor, and have all the characters that did appear in the subsequent seasons of Shine Time Station. And here's the really funny part. I will try to make my version of the movie canon to the actual series. There will be hints throughout into older Thomas episodes, like all over the place. Like most times the movie is canon, like the Simpson movie, the list goes on and on. And here's my example. I will have Thomas up near Farquhar halfway into the plot. And I will mention the SKR by name. In case you don't know what the SKR is, that stands for the Garlowy Railroad. I will have mentioned in the Apple shows, like both Shine Time, like having a poster for and have Gamer. Now, what about the plot? Like how I fit the plot? I'm getting there. There's tons of and have all the characters. Like, what about the voices? You're probably wondering. Thomas up through James will all be played by British actors. Now, Percy up through Douglas or Donald, I don't know, will be played by American. So it will be good. It will be good. So Percy and James will appear. But guess who will play James? Michael Angelis. The guy that narrated the past couple of seasons for the UK. But he can actually perform a US accent, but he's more comfortable with a British accent. Now, I'm almost getting... Thomas will be played by the guy that... He won't be played by that little point taxi driver that played him. He will be played by an American... by UK, by someone else. I don't know. He will be played by someone that actually. He will be played by someone. Now, what about other elements like drivers and firemen? And Mr. C climbs into Thomas' cab from teleporting all the way. And how Mr. C moves, isn't Mr. C will move around Shine Time Station like how he does on Shine Time Station. Sure. And he only uses his his whistle whenever teleporting to the island Sonar. And then he teleports. He still says goodbye, Mutt. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. But then as he appears, he still said the journey from Shine Time keeps getting bumpier and bumpier. About Diesel, I'm trying to fix it. It's just so many problems. I wanted to talk about Diesel 10. Well, he will be a new character. He will be introduced into the last season of the show. You see, Thomas and the Magic Railroad came out before Series 6 came out. And here's the idea. Thomas Smith will know him. Now, his name will be Joshua, like we've said. Like me and Victor said. I'll leave a link to 3 different videos. One to my own video, one to Victor Tan's video, and the other to someone else's. But anyway, Mr. Conductor still loses his gold dust. But let me tell you how he got lost. Now that Dreams England part will still happen, but everything else in the movie had happened, but with realistic elements like driver, fireman, and everything else. Like even about Mr. Conductor, he actually tried to navigate using a map. that they keep a tin machettes, but he would accidentally hold it upside down. But then when he realized it, he said, that's why. Now, the lady elements will stay the same. But she will be a prototype to the BR, to a class of steam engine that never got made. This class was supposed to work. She will actually be one of the many prototypes to the E2 class steam locomotives. And about I forgot to mention the music. They will use all the songs that they wanted to use, plus the unreleased song. Now, the movie will Now, about that tug scene. It will happen. But Alcott, in my mind, actually proved of tugs. And she actually allowed David Mitton, during production of Thomas and the Magic Railroad, this is my own head canon for everything. So she allowed Top Hat and Tencent to appear, because those are her two favorite tugs from the show. Now, about the ending, I know, well, most of the scenes play out with most of the others didn't play out. Everything plays out how it does with the original grip and T.T. Boomer. Except T.T. Boomer is the guy that gave Diesel 10 his claw. So Diesel 10 will fight back against T. Because the girl he was after married Burnett Stone instead of him. Grandma Tasha married Burnett Stone instead of him. So he's back with a vengeance on. It's kind of hard to fit that movie. But I'm doing the best I can at it. Okay, so now about Burnett, about the scene near the end of the movie. Now you're probably wondering about test audience. Now the test audience approved of the US and UK voice actors for the characters, and also, but Diesel 10 played by British actor that want to sound like he's Russian. Because Diesel 10 was shipped over to Russia. So they approved it, kind of. They did. And T.T. Boomer was found. Well, I removed the scary element from the character. I removed T.T. Boomer from. I didn't want to remove P.T. Boomer. I didn't want to remove him at all. I wanted to make him like the second villain in the movie. You see, but in Thomas and the Magic Railroad, Mr. Conductor is the A plot, the B plot. There's two plots. The A plot, which focuses on Thomas and his friends, and the B plot, that focuses on Mr. Conductor and all the human. But eventually, when Mr. Conductor reunites with Thomas in the windmill scene, which yes, still happened in my mind. That when both of the stories intertwine between Mr. C and Thomas. But no, both stories don't intertwine once they're on the island. So they're both the A plot and B plot, and the movie stop. Like Dead Trap when Lady shows up. And Blair and Dodge refuse to help Diesel 10 with that. So I'm trying to bet, but in the end, I think I've done it. I think I done Fizz and Thomas, like all, like where and why did Diesel 10 come down? Because he works as a Sodor Ironwork. Let me just show you on a map where Thomas and the Magic Railroad take place. You see, take place entirely on the Peel God branch line. And you see that right there, it goes, that where Diesel 10 came from. That where Diesel 10 came from, and that where the buffers are. So, I know, what about Gordon? All the characters that do show up, instead of Aaron Burr only show up once. Aaron Burr show up only once in that movie. All the primary bad Diesels are mentioned by name. One by Diesel 10 in his shed with Diesel and George the Steamroller. But then George had to change their mind in the season. Now what about them appearing in the subsequent season? Like what about the well several times they mentioned the events of Tom the Magic Railroad throughout the last mall, throughout the last classic, and in fact in the episode Proteus appeared in, Thomas even mentioned Lay by name. So that's kind of it. I fit Thomas. I made it work. Like all the elements from the movie kind of make sense. But what about Goldust? I don't know. It just kind of. Let me know down in the comments. How did Goldust teleport? I don't know. Well, this was the last episode of Thomas. I can't believe I ended it with every now and then there appears a sight. See you tomorrow for another episode of Diesel Stories of the Island. Until tomorrow, I'm not Pond, and I'll see you later.